Hi guys, this is River, also known as Jimmy. I'm Life Size Inflatable Collector. Today I have something very special to show you guys. This right here is my all-time favorite Santa. Now I originally had the box to him when I got him. I don't know where it's at. It's probably in a box right now, in a tote, probably stored up in storage or something. Which I could go get, but I'm tired. It's like 7 in the morning, time went back. So I'm kind of tired looking. This is what I look like when I'm tired. But, oh, there goes my tripod. Okay. So, this is a very heavily special gift I've got years ago. He's about, I want to say maybe 6 feet tall. It's pretty big. He's got one of the cheap fans, but like the giant cheap fans, because if I go up to, it's, not that big, but it's a cheap fan, which is, understandable. The reason why the tape is behind this is because I had to go fix LEDs in them. So this is an LED product. So there's one there in his back, there's one up in his head, there's one in a gift bag. To be honest, I don't remember. Oh, there's the tag, actually. Wow, the tag's pretty wore. Now, to be honest, I don't know if this was a prototype. I need to look more into it. It's very faded. Not that crunchy like some inflatables are. Like the Colossals or this part is. It's kind of fading. You could tell, just by looking at the black of his shoes. It's kind of fading here and there. But I'm gonna get him inflated and I will show you guys what he looks like. Now, I love when people are like, oh, can you skip the video? Or I'm just gonna try this. I'm gonna try to inflate him first and see what you guys think. So if you like it, you like it. If you don't, let me know in the comments below. Let's get you getting, shall we? Sorry, I gotta readjust my dang tripod again. I need a new tripod. Yeah, YouTube. Okay. It's pretty big. Okay, I'm gonna say there. Plug. Okay. So I don't know how long it takes him to get up. It takes him a good minute. Like I said, I've had him for years. Kind of not the newest of the family. Which Thomas back there, the turkey, we named him Thomas. He has seen better days, as you can tell by his neck. But that's a different review. Also, this is just the back preview of what's happening right now with Christmas. All, from there to there, back. This is not done yet, but this is a different, all this is going to be a review, for each tree if y'all want to, or I could do the whole light show box, which is behind him. Okay, so, sorry for talking too much. Yeah. Sometimes he gets up on his own, he might need help today. But, this cord's stuck. Hold on. Hold up. Okay. Like I said though, I've had him for years. Sometimes he needs help, sometimes he doesn't. Today, obviously, it's a little bit windy, and he might need that help. He's not staked down. Now, some people don't like, which I totally get, some people don't like the actual, I'm gonna show you. I don't know if it's over here or not. Or wait, it might be. Hold on, I gotta tie him down for a minute because it's pretty windy. Good enough. Okay, so on him, he's got the weird tether loop, which I obviously don't mind, but I'd rather have the actual original, old, old-fashioned Jimmy, where it had the actual metal one, which people also don't like because, it's stitched differently. I think it's stitched this, I'm not sure. But this is pretty thick for an inflatable. Like I said though, he's about 6 feet tall. He's kind of dirty because, you know, we've had them for years. But you can see some of the fabric on there is kind of wore out, because if you walk up to him, he wants to, I don't say he wants to pop, he inflates kind of okay, which I've watched other YouTubers, like, shout out to Jimmy Master Animatronics and all them, and Josh, the inflatable tractor guy. I hope I said that right. If I butchered your names, I'm so sorry. His mustache doesn't really want to inflate more anymore because how old he is. He kind of, I don't know how, I've watched how to fix them, like, like, I don't know if it would be, like, seeing, wow, I'm at the, pretty old, but, his bag is in good condition, and I will say I did get him from Home Depot. Same thing with the Nutcracker, which is my next review, and the rest of those guys, but, he really doesn't want to pop, which is kind of okay. I thought about sticking YEF 200 on him. I don't know if the turkey has a YEF 60, I want to say, or YEF 125, I'm not for sure, but like the turkey himself, he wants to explode, like, pretty much. Like, if you push down on him, right back up. Push on his legs, comes right back up a little bit. And I think he might be fading. But this is not the review for him. This is him on the side. Like I said, there's one LED right there. There's one on his back. There's one in his gift sack. The reason why the tape's there is because when I first got him, they gave me I think a 25% off on this guy. He was originally like $30, I want to say, fully. I don't, like, you know, his beard wants to explode, obviously. Like, if you push down on him, it gets right back up. His belt buckle, you know, like, yeah, okay, cool. I like how they did, I mean, I kind of do and I kind of don't. I like how they gave him the expression, you know, like, oh, hi, you know, waving and stuff. But for me, like, also, well, that pops up. But for me, I wish they made him a little bit, the fabric more thicker, because we've only had him for about 3 to 4 years. And this guy is already, like, still working good, but, you know, obviously they get old after some times. But yeah, and then the tether ropes that he came with, which, hold on, let me get it off here. I like these. These are pretty thick. They're pretty good. He came with them. You know, when the wind gets him, he stays up pretty good. But sometimes, you know, like when the wind gets him, it's pretty bad, because he'll like, when he's off, he'll start flapping in the wind. Most inflatables do that. But like for an inflatable, I'm gonna say pretty good. You know, he's still in good condition. I thought about selling him. I don't know yet. I mean, if I would sell him, I would. I don't know yet. But, like, even on his bottom, these are pretty thick for this guy. I mean, he's about, I want to say 6 feet tall, maybe. I'm like 5'5", maybe almost. But, like, these are pretty good tether loops. The stakes themselves are the crappy little metal ones, obviously. Like on this one, which is right here, obviously, which I don't mind these, but I wish they had like the original spiral, you know, old-fashioned Jimmy stakes. Like I said, I don't know if it's a Jimmy, and if it is, someone let me know. I feel like it is. It could be a prototype. Flashback, by the way, my niece actually has one of these, and hers is way different because she has C7s in hers. Mine obviously has LEDs, and ours was made the same year. You know, which I think it's a prototype. There could be a lot more out there that looks the same. Mine's a little bit different because if you wanted to, like, the sack originally wasn't stitched on, but I stitched it on, obviously, because I thought, you know, that would look freaking cool to have it stitched on. But yeah, and I like the ribbon too, because it's like, oh, you know, it's a cool ribbon, you know, here and there. But what I wish Jimmy or whoever made this could have done would have given them more weights in his bottom, because he only has one sandbag, which doesn't make any sense. And this is a big base. Like, to me and his feet, he's pretty wide, you know, and I'm about pretty mid-sized. But for all due respect for Jimmy, I'll go ahead and say it, and everyone's probably gonna hate me, they've really went down. Jimmy has, like, the blow up 17 bullet haunted houses, the giant carousels they made, the snow globes, which I was thinking about getting a snow globe. I haven't decided. I thought about getting a Grinch. Now, if I got a Grinch, and somewhere between him or the Grinch, I might end up selling him, because the Grinch is a little bit taller, he's more fluffier, which I love the fabric that they made for the guy. See, the winds, yeah, he's only got like one in him right now. The time for him inflating, I would say at least about maybe 5-10 minutes, at least 5 minutes. But like I said though, if I was to repair this guy and actually, yeah, see, he's already got a hole in him. Wow, that fabric is getting beat up. But like, I don't know if you can see the sun through him, but I don't think it's even supposed to happen. If it is, it's kind of odd. But like I said, his body wants to really explode almost. But maybe I'll put a YEF-60 on him. I don't know yet. I'm like, you know, for an inflatable this big, compared to the turkey, he's about bigger. And I think the turkey's like 5'5" or maybe, and this guy's like same thing with the Nutcracker. He's 6 foot. Beautiful inflatables. Like, that one wants to really explode. But him, like I said, I thought about doing, I've heard there's something that you could patch these guys with. Flex Seal. I heard that Flex Seal works. Don't know. I thought about trying it. And if I do try it, maybe I'll sell them. Or even trade them. I'll trade them for, you know, for nothing. But if someone wants him, he's probably gonna be about, I want to say $30 or $25. The cheap, you know, the cheap way, because obviously it's made cheap because of the fan. But yeah, for an inflatable, like, you know, like, he doesn't inflate really good all the way, which kind of makes me aggravated in a way, because I mean, he works good, but like, see, I don't think that right there is supposed to happen. Like, he doesn't want to his back or anything. Oh, don't tip over. Doesn't want to explode. But like I said though, you know, I had to replace this yesterday, which obviously works. Get the light one. The blue one in his head stopped working just now, which I just noticed. I don't know. No, it still works. But like I said though, you know, I might sell them. Still haven't decided. This is my childhood inflatable. I got him when I was like 7, 8 years old, and I'm 20 now, so I've had him for a couple of years. Maybe not 4 or 5. I don't know, you know, when I got him. But leave it down in the comments. Oh wow. Yeah, leave it down in the comments. I'm sorry, I just found a little weak spot. Wow. Leave down in the comments if you like this review. If you don't, I'll change it up. If the audio sounds good, let me know. If the camera angles are crappy because I got a new tripod, I'm so sorry. I'll fix it. And I'll do another review later today, maybe, or tomorrow. But for now, you know, I'll start busting out maybe every day. I'm gonna start uploading every, like, maybe day, like every day probably, which I think is good. But yeah, and I also have a light show box, which I've seen on YouTube people have done. Mine's a prototype. Don't know how I got a prototype one. Bought it off someone. He's like, yeah, you know, it's a prototype, you know, blah blah. Doesn't even have the box. It's the white, like, prototype box that you would get for anything. But yeah, so let me know. And I'm gonna go ahead and say this again. I really appreciate y'all leaving 1.2K views on that video, that short. I never dreamed I would have hit it so hard, that quick, in 2 days. This was 2 days. I'm going through a lot right now, and I kind of need that, so I really appreciate that. Really do. But for all of my subscribers that I'm sitting at now, which is 31, which I never thought I would even get any more closer from last year. Which, hey, I'm back, everyone. You know, haha, cool. But, yeah, so I will see you all, guys, for all my Jimmy fans and inflatable fanatics. Looking at some of y'all. I will see you guys in the next video. I will see y'all soon.